Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to week one. Not welcome back, but welcome to Minecraft in a year, my little passion project that I am doing. I am playing 1 hour of Minecraft every single day for 365 days, and then I'm going to compile 7 days of those each week and give you guys a nice little video of exactly what I'm doing. You know, not necessarily what a veteran player is doing, but maybe what like an elder player is doing. Because I know a lot about Minecraft, but I'm not a pro at Minecraft by any means, by any redstone means or any efficiency means or anything like that. I just know how to play the game really well, and I understand the entirety of the game. I've beaten every single, aspect of the game that you can beat, like the Ender Dragon and stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into this. If you missed day one is actually in the video before that I did. So if you didn't see that, go ahead and click on that video quick and watch that one, because that talks all about day one, because we're not going to talk about day one today. It's just going to be day 2 through day 7. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, day 2. We did a lot of mining. That's what you've been seeing this entire beginning of this episode is mining. Lots and lots of strip minings. We need diamonds. I don't have any diamonds yet. I really want diamonds, and so that was the main goal of this entirety of these strip mining. So I was just strip mining for days. It was actually very unsuccessful. It was very unsuccessful for a while. We didn't get anything. It was so sad. I went back up to the surface, cooked up a whole bunch of iron because I had to, and then while I was up there, I prayed to the boat sheep. The boat sheep may have a larger play in what I perceive Minecraft as, because this boat sheep, I prayed to him, and I went back down into that mine. I stripped and I found diamonds, and with those diamonds, I was able to make my first diamond pickaxe of the game. So day 2, we have a diamond pickaxe, and we have just one diamond left. So we were able to find diamonds in day 2. Moving on to day 3. So day 3, I decided that I wanted to do a little bit of a farm setup, because as you've probably been seeing, if you've seen it at all, I've had kelp in my inventory, dried kelp in my inventory, and I've been eating that. And that's all I've been eating. I've literally only been eating dried kelp this entire time. I haven't been eating anything else. So I want to go ahead and get a little farm going, because why keep eating kelp when you can have, a bunch of carrots or a bunch of potatoes or a bunch of wheat and bread, might as well do that. So I wanted to do that. So first of all, I needed to gather resources, because there was no way that I was going to be building these things unless I was gathering the resources. So I'm also making these out of stone. My design is kind of to build these like little hangars out in the snow biome. So that snow biome is going to be where most of my farms are going to be. So I wanted to build them kind of like this hangar with some spruce wood, and so that like there's stone on it and everything. So it looks kind of like it's put there, and like it's, temperature regulated, because out in the snow, it's cold over there. So it, crops wouldn't grow normally over there in the winter. So that's kind of what I decided that I wanted to do there. And so I had to cook a lot. I had to cook a lot of stone, because I'm not going to use cobblestone. Who uses cobblestone unless you're using cobblestone for paths? I'm only going to use that thing for paths. Ain't no building techniques for cobblestone. I don't want it. So I actually began building the first farm hangar, but apparently, it takes a long time and it takes a lot of resources. So we had to move on to day 4. So on day 4, I continued to work on the hangar, but I ended up running out of stone. So what I did was I kind of wanted to take a break, because I've been working on it for the past 2 days. I wanted to go over and, explore a little bit. So I took boat sheep out, and we adventured for a little bit. And what we found was awesome. We found 2 more freaking underwater temples. So that's really, really cool. I'm super excited about finding those temples. And then, it's just super nice, because my big build that I want to build is going to have a little bit of prismarine in it, and having those accessible to me and getting all this prismarine now and knowing where it's going to be is super, super amazing. It just makes the whole experience so much better. For my big base, I know where the materials are, and I don't have to go very far to get them. So it's really, really cool that way. So me and Sheep ended up coming back to the base, and I got a little bit of the stone that I was cooking. I got some seeds that I had, and then I got a bucket as well, because I wanted to start working on the inside, even if I couldn't finish the outside, which, to not my surprise, I didn't finish. I knew that I wasn't going to finish the hangar. I didn't have enough stone, and I didn't have enough materials regardless to finish it, but I did end up setting the farms up inside just to make it look a little bit nicer on the inside. Then we ended up getting a little bit more of our resources, and we were actually able to finish the hangar. But after the end of that session, I decided that the hangars looked kind of crappy. They looked really rudimentary and they didn't look very good at all. So later on down the line, I think I'm going to build all of the hangars like this one, make them look basically the same as this one. And then later on down the line, I'm going to go ahead and fix them and turn them into something that looks really good. That's something I'm proud of that's built. But for right now, I'm just going to build them normally because right now I can't really collect a ton of resources very fast. I don't have diamond tools. I don't have efficiencies. I don't have, silk touches. I don't have anything like that. So later on down the line, I do want to work on details of all of this stuff. So maybe that goes into like just an hour episode where I'm detailing everything. So that's kind of what I plan on doing there. So that being the end of day 4, we move on to day 5. And day 5 starts out with a lot of strip mining. I'm mining. I ended up finding more diamonds, which is awesome. I found some more freaking diamonds. But the main thing that I was doing was actually looking for lava because now that I have the diamond pickaxe, I kind of want to go to the nether. So I was digging around there, but me realizing the fact that I'm underwater, I'm under the ocean, and the fact that lava and caves don't go well under the ocean because caves under the ocean are usually submerged in water. They're usually just full of water. That's not so good for me because I don't have the required tools to go that way, and lava probably didn't spawn down there. So I had to think about a different plan here. So I actually went looking for lava with boat sheep, and I ended up finding some lava in this nice little valley, or a nice little desert place. So I was going to start mining obsidian, and then I forgot my diamond pickaxe, so I had to go all the way back home. I almost lost boat sheep in the process. I couldn't find boat sheep for a while, so I ended up finding boat sheep, and then we almost got jumped as well by a bunch of pillagers, and I barely made it out alive. I had no more food left. I ate all of my dried kelp. I was sprinting. There were monsters everywhere. It was night, and we barely made it back to my base. I grabbed the pickaxe, and then we went back. I parked boat sheep by a pumpkin patch because I knew exactly where that was going to be. But then I went over there, mined that obsidian, came all the way back, and then went through the frickin' nether. So once we went through the nether fortress spawn, or not the nether fortress spawn, there's another fortress right next to me, but I wasn't going to say that until, damn it. I spawned through, I see this nice open valley, and I look to my left, and nether fortress, boom, right there, right next to me. Amazing. Absolutely cool. So we have that right next to me, and then there are freaking ghasts everywhere as well. So I had to build a little cobblestone shield. I prepared. I took a couple stacks of cobblestone with me just to make sure that I built that. And then once I got that built, I ended up going back through the portal, and that was the end of day 5. I kind of ran out of time. That was the hour. Moving on to day 6. Day 6, we actually went into the nether fortress. We got a lot of really awesome loot. It was really, really cool. We got there was a ton of chests in there, actually. Like a ton of chests. We got some diamonds, some gold, some armors, some horse armors, and stuff like that. We ended up getting nether wart as well. We found a nether wart little farm that they had there, so we can get that going. But it was a lot of awesome loot. And then I was attacked by a phantom. I hadn't realized that I hadn't slept in forever. So I definitely got attacked by a phantom. And then we had boat wars. Me and boat sheep had a boat war versus a pillager. Now in day 5, at the very end, there were pillagers that came by my base, and they almost jumped me again. But I said no, because I went ahead and just let them, carry on their merry way. Well, there is a pit of death outside of my island, and I go over it every single time with boat sheep, and I'm scared every time because if boat sheep and I submerge that boat going over that little bubbly section, he will be gone. It will take boat sheep to the bottom of the world and he will die. And that's what happened to the other pillagers, I guarantee it. So they all went down there, and there was one left, and so we boat warred him and killed him very easily. Boat sheep was very pleased with my doing. And then I kind of went on a look for some ice villages, or some just villages in general, because I really want villagers. I want them very soon, maybe in the next 2 weeks. And I want a nice, I want to start trading with villagers because I'm going to need silk touch. I'm going to need some of these really good enchantments and books to be able to, start building my giant base. So I went on a little trip and I found an ice village. It was very abandoned. There were zombies everywhere, zombie villagers, by the way. So I had to cure all of them if I even want a zombie villager. And then, I stole all their crops. I took it all. I took all their freaking crops. And then I went mining to end the episode off. And then I actually found some diamonds. while I was on the mining session. So that was really, really cool. It was a really nice end to day 6. And then the last day of the episode, day 7, I went ahead and outlined the base entrance, where my base is going to be in the water. And I just kind of outlined it with dirt. I'm not going to work on it probably anytime soon because I need a lot of resources for it. But for right now, it's just kind of set up. It's just kind of set up. We kind of fixed it, kind of figured out exactly what I want to do with it. So that's going to be really, really interesting and fun. And then I went fishing because I have this really big overarching plan for day 7. So first of all, we went fishing, and for fishing, we ended up catching 2 enchanted fishing rods and a enchanted book with Respiration 3 and Efficiency 4 on it. Like, what the heck? That's amazing. So I caught that book. And then I caught a few other things, but the main thing that I was after was the pufferfish. You'll see why in a second. So I caught the pufferfish, I caught all the things that I needed, but I needed blaze rods. So I went into the nether. The nether was very interesting this time. I need to check my game settings and figure out some things because it was very laggy and very glitchy in there. We had some dead chunks in there where stuff wasn't loading, and so it was very kind of not a very fun trip through the nether. So I was actually able to get the blaze rods, the things that I need, and then I came back through and I was able to make the water breathing potion. I wanted to make the water breathing potion. That was kind of the main goal of all of this stuff. So I ended up making the water breathing potion to go do some treasure hunts. So I went around doing some treasure hunting, couldn't find a ship really with a treasure map in it, but I finally found one with a treasure map, and then I went to digging. I ended up digging up the treasure map that I wanted, and then I ended up getting the thing that I actually wanted to get in the first place. The whole goal of all of the things that I was doing. I wanted the treasure of the sea, but I need the treasure of the sea because I'm going to be building underwater. I need a conduit. 100% need a conduit. If I don't have a conduit, I'm toast. So we got the conduit. We got half of the conduit. I need the shells, but we got half of the conduit basically, and that is going to be the end of day 7 and the end of week 1. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoy it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because there are more weeks to come. There are approximately 51 more weeks to come of this episode series to see how far I can get and what I can get accomplished in a year with only an hour every single day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.